What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And in today's video, we're taking a look at Android 16 for our beloved Raphael, which would be the Redmi K20 Pro slash Mi 90 Pro. And the Android 16 ROMs have been just begun for this device. Like, I've been using this for almost 4 to 5 days. K20 Pro is actually my secondary device. So I can confirm this ROM is pretty stable. The source code is stable. The device trees are pretty stable. All of the features pretty much just work fine. So let's just take a look. This is one of my favorite ones, the Evolution X11, and I do prefer showcasing you guys the AOSP versions, but none of the developers have made for this device. Again, if you can see, it still comes with the older status bar, not the newer one from Android 16. So it does have pretty much almost all the features which are announced in the Material Expressive update and few from the upcoming Pixels. So let's just take a look. Going through apps and stuff, the phone is blazing fast. Again, Snapdragon 855 is pretty fast for today's day and age. So just clear all. If you just again go to the Play Store, look at how fast that is. And this device doesn't have the fastest storage even when it launched. So it's quite impressive that this phone is able to keep up with the performance of the newest Android. As you can see, works just fine. Pretty cool. Again, you have the live recent apps panels, but the blur is a bit broken. Again, it's a ROM related issue, not the device. So you do have your Google Now right over here, and Android 16 and 15 are just butter smooth. If you just compare to the MIUI that this device originally has on Android 12, this is amazing. So let's just go to the quick settings panel. This is how it looks. Expanding, you have the active apps right over here and your music player. It again has a cool animation for the settings icon right over there, which is nice. Here are the active apps. You can just directly close it right over here. Stopped. All the quick setting toggles are pretty much expandable right over there, or you can just enter them as per your wish. If you just go to the edit, you can expand any of them to just reveal their name or if they have a status. So that's pretty neat. Scrolling down, you have more system related ones. Then again, utilities, display, apps, third-party apps, which is pretty nice. The stock Android now looks quite good, but still far behind than compared to iOS or custom skins. This is how the app drawer looks. The ROM does actually come with few of the apps like the Accord music player, which kind of looks like a ripoff of Apple Music, but it's there. You have basic call recorder, Viper effects for sound tuning, and that's basically it. You do have basic lineage OS camera, I guess. Even the front camera works just fine. Even the under display fingerprint scanner just works pretty fast, no issues there. So going down to the settings app right away, this is how the new settings app looks. Pretty nice. Let's just go through ROM related features through Evolver. So if you just go to the themes, you have Monet Engine theming settings, basic stuff. Going back, you have background blur for recent apps, which is a bit broken as I told you before. If you just go through the recent apps from the home panel, it works, but if you just go through the app directly, it blurs it. I don't know if it's by feature or it's a bug, but yeah, you do have a lot of options. Even regarding the boot animation, it's really cool. You have some custom ones like the Watch Dogs City OS, looks quite nice, and a few older ones like the Cyanogen mode, pretty nice. I just love the new Google one. Then you have the charging animations like the Pixel one or the screen off animation. Let's just take a look. As you can see, CRT, pretty neat. Looks quite nice coupled with the Pixel wake up animation. Going back, you have more stuff regarding lock screen, status bar, quick settings, notifications, basic stuff that you can check on your own. But if you just go to miscellaneous, you have component spoofing in which you can fix your play integrity. You can add pixel props for more pixel features. You can even spoof tensor features, so you can get the full Google Photos editing suite. You have Google Apps spoofing Google Photos, as I told you before, higher FPS in games. So yeah, quite a lot of quality of life additions. And then going down, nothing much interesting. So going back directly, scrolling down, sounds and vibrations, nothing much. Here is the new volume panel. If you just hold it down right over here, this is the new Android 16 one. Looks quite nice. There is still no spatial audio support. Hopefully the developer adds Dolby in future. So going through display, you have a lot of hardware related features like live display, where you can control your anti-flicker mode, reading mode, color calibration. You even have a lot of display modes, I think, right over here. Boosted, saturated. You even have the white tones, which is pretty neat. If you have some weird panel going down, you have HDR settings. This is quite neat. This should be in all the Android skins, to be honest. Scrolling down, nothing much. Add window level blurs, which is partially working. But let's just go back. Wallpapers and style. You do not have any kind of pixel features, even though I've enabled everything. But the animations for it are quite nice. Even if you just switch it right over here. Look at that, how beautiful that is. Going through more stuff, as I told you, nothing pixel related, normal live wallpapers that you can download. But you do get these AI ones, which you can generate, as you can see, Inspire Me. And this device does have a lot of power, so the UI doesn't lag, unlike the other Redmi's I have. Takes a bit of a second, but there you go. Yeah, you can couple it with your home screen or lock screen. Looks quite nice. Going back through the settings app, you get storage, backup, battery, where you can even check your battery cycle count if you haven't done it before, and I have just 87%. You have battery diagnostics, which is basic Android 16 feature. Going back, nothing much, just reshuffled. You do get a lot of security and privacy additions in Android 16, which you can check it out on your own. There are a lot. So hopping around to the settings, you do have few hardware related settings like camera LED on off. Just like your older AOSP ROMs, you even have gestures in which you can enable or disable circle to search, which is a nice addition, and it doesn't lag at all. A Snapdragon 855 is ample powerful. Going back, nothing much. Lift to wake works, swipe to screenshot basic software features, USB config, system profiles, device diagnostics, again an Android 16 feature, and then directly hopping on to the about phone section, Android version 16. Let's just enable the Easter egg to check out the live notifications. Come on. There you go, set it on auto. This is how the new live notifications look in Android 16. Quite neat. Hopefully all of the apps adapt to it. Going back, Evolution X version 11, Android security patch, the latest June 5, 2025. And yeah guys, that's pretty much it on Android 16 for Redmi K20 Pro. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you found this helpful, please drop a like and subscribe down there for more videos like this. If you want a dedicated installation video, please let me know in the comment section below. But the installation is pretty simple. You have to just use the appropriate dynamic partition recovery and just flash the ROM. There is nothing much. The device should boot in couple minutes, and see you guys in the next one.